Many desire to know God deeply, but few understand what it means to mature spiritually, to walk in the fullness of God. In a world where shallow spirituality is the norm, Prophet Lovy invites us into something deeper, something divine, a journey of surrender, transformation, and power. When I was a child, the Apostle Paul wrote, I spoke like a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Prophet Lovey begins with this call: grow up spiritually. Maturity isn't about years in church, it's about transformation by the Spirit. He warns that too many believers are comfortable being fed, yet refuse to chew. We remain in diapers, crying for blessings, when heaven is calling us to become carriers of God's fullness. The fullness of God is not a feeling, it's a dwelling. Lovy declares, the fullness of God is when God no longer visits you, He lives in you. This is where maturity leads to become a temple, not just a prayer warrior, not just tongues, but fruit, not just revelation, but dwelling. To reach this, we must surrender ego, time, our version of what deep means. He shares that many chase power but ignore the posture. God fills those who are empty. Prophet Lovy outlines the marks of a spiritually mature believer. You love sacrificially. You no longer obey, only when it's convenient. You live out of revelation, not reaction. You're not tossed up by trials because you're rooted in truth. He says, God does not trust immature vessels with his weight. Maturity attracts divine assignments. What stops growth? Here he digs deep. Familiarity with God's things can make you casual. Casualness breeds blindness. He warns of spiritual stagnation. Immaturity is marked by jealousy and comparison, prayer without direction, revelation without obedience, church without personal altar. He urges, if you can track your spiritual hunger over time and it's decreasing, you're dying spiritually. Tracking your growth. Prophet Lovy gives practical wisdom, clarity of assignment. Are you clearer now than last year? Resistance under pressure. Do you fall apart or stand firm? Love in action. Do you seek revenge or restoration? Submission to the Holy Spirit. Are you still arguing with God? You know you're maturing. Lovey says, when you do what God says, even when you disagree. A life fully possessed by God. This is the goal. When people see you, they don't see you, they see God. Lovey paints the picture. You carry answers, not just prayers. You shift atmospheres. You walk with authority, yet with humility. You move in power, but with purity. This is the fullness of God, not a temporary visitation, but a permanent habitation. Your turn to grow. You don't mature by trying hard. You mature by yielding deeper. Prophet Lovy leaves the audience with one final charge. Ask God to make you empty because only the empty can be filled. God bless you. Meditate on Ephesians 4 verse 13, Hebrews chapter 5 verse 14, Colossians chapter 2 verse 9 and 10. The journey to the fullness of God, a walk through spiritual maturity with Prophet Lovy.